गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः।
जयधारी माँ नमस्ते। आइए जुड़िए मेरे साथ 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 विद साइना में। दिल से दिल की बात करेंगे। द लाइट विद इन मी ऑनर्स द लाइट विद इन यू।
जयधारी माँ, जय गुरु, जय माता दी, Hare Krishna. We start with your divine will.
So let's start with a song,
जी.
and we will come that will set the mood of all
जी.
this beautiful adjusting, readjusting of things.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Om Sri Sri Gurupado Bharasha Matrosha. Om Sri Sri Gurupado Bharasha Matrosha. Om Sri Sri Gurupado Bharasha Matrosha. It's audible, no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Nityam Shuddham Nirakaram Nirabhasyam Niranjanam Nityabodha Chidanandam Gurur Brahmam Namamyaham. Brahma Vishnu Shivatvadi Jivan Mukti Pradayini Jnana Vijnana तत्री च तस्यै श्री गुरुवे नमः। कृष्ण कृष्ण कहो तृष्णा मिटिবার আশে, কালি কালি কহো যাহাতে সমন্ত্রাসে। কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহো তৃষ্ণা মিটিবার আশে, কালি কালি কহো যাহাতে সমন্ত্রাসে। দুটি বেলা দুটি নাম ভালো হবে পরিণাম, দুটি বেলা দুটি নাম ভালো হবে পরিণাম। প্রণাম করিবে অবশেষে, প্রণাম করিবে অবশেষে। কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহো তৃষ্ণা মিটিবার আশে, কালি কালি কহো যাহাতে সমন্ত্রাসে। ব্রহ্ম মুহূর্তে করো ব্রহ্মময়ী কালী নাম, ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভুলিয়া যাবে সুখী হবে আত্মারাম। মা ব্রহ্ম মুহূর্তে করো ব্রহ্মময়ী কালী নাম, ব্রহ্মাণ্ড ভুলিয়া যাবে সুখী হবে আত্মারাম। অপার দুঃখের মাঝে পাবে তুমি শান্তি ধাম, অপার দুঃখের মাঝে পাবে তুমি শান্তি ধাম। অনন্ত আনন্দ রসে রহিবে ভেসে, অনন্ত আনন্দ রসে রহিবে ভেসে। কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহো তৃষ্ণা মিটিবার আশে, কালি কালি কহো যাহাতে সমন্ত্রাসে। গধূলি লগনে জপ কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ নাম, অনিত্য সংসার হবে বৃন্দাবন ধাম। গধূলি লগনে জপ কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ নাম, অনিত্য সংসার হবে বৃন্দাবন ধাম। যোগ নিদ্রায় যোগ মায়া দেখাইবে রাধে শ্যাম, যোগ মিত্রায় যোগ মায়া দেখাইবে রাধা শ্যাম। স্বপ্ন কুহেলি ছাবি যাবে তুমি মহাদেশে। কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহো তৃষ্ণা মিটিবার আশে, কালি কালি কহো যাহাতে সমন্ত্রাসে। সারাদিন ধরে করো সংসার খেলা, ভুলিও না নাম নিতে দুটি বেলা। সারাদিন ধরে করো করো, সারাদিন ধরে করো সংসার कृष्ण कहो तृष्णा मिटिबार आशे काली काली कहो ताहाते समन त्रासे कृष्ण कृष्ण कहो तृष्णा मिटिबार आशे काली काली कहो যাহাতে সমন ত্রাসে দুটি বেলা দুটি নাম ভালো হবে পরিণাম দুটি বেলা দুটি নাম ভালো হবে পরিণাম প্রণাম করিবে অবশেষে প্রণাম করিবে অবশেষে কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহ কৃষ্ণ মিটিবার আসে কালি কালি কহ যাহাতে সমন ত্রাসে কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ কহ কৃষ্ণ মিটিবার আসে কালি কালি কহ যাহাতে সমন ত্রাসে শ্রী গুরু প্রেমানন্দ নিতাই গৌর হরি হরি বল জয় গুরু
Joy Guru, Jai Dhari Ma, Hare Krishna. Nidima, from where is this flowing? How is it flowing? When did it start flowing? When did you get to know that the divine voice is flowing? When did you get to
I have many dogs.
That's beautiful. It's blessed. Everything about you, around you is divine and blessed. Everything in you is blessed. Your life is blessed. When did the divine voice?
Internet issue. Yeah, now I can hear you. Yes.
When did you know the divine voice is flowing through you?
I feel that everything is Guru Kripa, actually.
Yes.
And as Baul, we are starting from the Guru, we are ending in the Guru. There is nothing except Guru for us. Just today I was telling some of us in the ashram that what is the Guru Tattva and what is this Guru for us. See, Guru Tattva is everywhere in the world, everywhere in the cosmos, everywhere in the sky. It is like the air. It is there, equally present for everyone. But it only comes, we can see, and it comes to action when we hold it in adhara, in a vessel. And that vessel is nothing but the Guru in the human form. For example, if we have a beautiful pond, the pond is the vessel where it will hold the water. The water is the Guru Tattva. Water is everywhere. But when it is held in a place, then it becomes very clear for us that this is the place I can observe the Guru Tattva or the water. I can experience water because it is held in that vessel or in that adhar. That adhar is the human Guru. And now we are like these water lilies. So someone comes and put the seed of the water lilies in this water. The water is everywhere, but you put the seed of water lily everywhere, it will not grow. It needs a certain tattva, certain essence that will let the water lily grow. So you need a water that is suitable for water lily. So the aspirant always get the Guru who is suitable for the aspirant. In the Chaitanya Charitamritam, it is said that everyone doesn't become Guru. There are millions and millions of people in this world, but not everybody is seeking or spiritual practitioner. Everybody has the merit, but some find, some don't find. And what is most essential is that certain vessel is chosen as acharyas, as the gurus. And Krishna himself has decided that I will manifest myself, speak through this person. So he gives and he prepares this body of a normal human into a divine body. Because Guru should not be seen as someone, as a person. Is the vessel that holds the tattva of Sri Krishna, which is Guru Tattva. I am saying it is Krishna, it can be Kali, Divine Mother. So, in that water, when we put the seed and the lotus blooms, the water lily is blooming. And the water lily is getting its source from that Guru Tattva, and it can grow happily because it has the protection of that Adhara. It's not everywhere, no, it is held in a space. And now, water lilies, which we are, the aspirants, huh? We start growing, and suddenly we think, wow, I am the one who is doing. I am the one who is blooming. I am the one who is, so incredible. And then you forgot that the foundation, in that moment. I'm going further, but I feel that I'll complete the story. If the pot breaks, the water can be just, fallen everywhere on the ground. Can water lily grow from the ground? It needs the water, and it needs the same protection around it, which can hold for it. So Guru is holding for us. So I am, when you say, when do you know? Or how can you do this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to know also.
Lovely. Lovely.
And it is from the Guru. The Guru has decided that this woman in this body should be singing the songs of the bowls. The songs of the bowls are not just songs. I say they are like, each one is like the shikha or the flame that comes from the Homa, the sacred fire. Each song is a shikha of that sacred fire of the bowl. So when we are singing, we think we are in the seva, we are in the service of the Guru. Even all the places that I have traveled all over the world, everything, I cannot imagine doing this. I can't imagine doing this. I tell you a little story,
Ji.
and maybe I have said that before, is that my Guruji wanted me to go around the world and sing.
Yes. दीदी माँ, we can't hear you. ये mute कहाँ से होता है?
It came back.
ये mute है.
It came back. Yeah.
Come back. Ji. Your Guruji wanted you to sing. Yes.
Yeah. He wanted me to sing and go around the world. And honestly, I had nothing. Okay. Because I left everything to I was an aspirant of the bowl, just a student. And then I said, but Guruji, you want me to go around? You know, it takes a lot of money to buy aeroplane ticket. And it takes...
Ji.
Then he said, oh, you need money? You need money to go around the world? And then he put his hand in his bhiksha bag. He took 10 rupees. And then he threw it to me. And he said, here is the money. Go around the world. And I traveled. With 10 rupees. So I still have the 10 rupees. I didn't spend it. And so you see, it is all there. Who am I? I mean, who am I at all? I think I'm serving, or I think I'm doing this and that. We are insignificant in this work of the Guru, in the spiritual work of the Guru. Totally insignificant, totally replaceable. We are here to serve. So whatever they have given, the Vidya, Saraswati, whatever they have given, it is their wish, because they want to serve the world through a human.
Didima, we need the patra, the vessel to for grace to contain grace, for grace to flow through. I sometimes feel grace only gets us ready to receive grace also.
Yes. You see, there is a beautiful thing that I heard. I just went to the Jaidev Mela, which is a gathering. It's like a little kumbh of the bowls. It is beside the Ajay River in Birbhum district, not so far from our ashram. It happens during Makar Sankranti, that is just happened, and today is the last day actually. So last 2 days I was going, and there was one little elderly bowl master. His name is Haradhandas Baul, and he told me, "Do you know the difference between kripa and the daya? Kripa, you mean the Guru Kripa, the grace, no?
Yes.
And daya. Daya means, you know, having mercy, giving mercy. So it is given. But kripa is something else. Kripa means kore power. You have to put the effort to receive the grace. So what you're saying, that you need to have that grace to receive that grace.
Yes. Yes.
You have to put a little effort.
Yes. But sometimes I wonder, for such grace to flow through constantly, who made us the seed? They chose us. Why, we don't know. But they made us their own. They chose to flow through. And they only get us, their kripa only gets us ready. Even that effort we are putting in, even the effort that we are putting in, they make, Ma makes it happen. Even the effort happens with kripa. Do you sometimes feel that even the effort is happening with kripa?
Absolutely. You know why? Because I think we all have aspiration. Some don't have, but those who have, many of us who would love to do sadhana, who would love to do, like, immerse oneself into and forget everything else. But how many of us have that kripa or karuna of the divine, that we can really sit down, close and shut everything? We can really, even tyag, even the vairagya, that is also kripa, because it is only his wish that vairagya will really work. Because if I have karmic attachment, if I have prarabdhas, to cut all of that and the vairagya really to happen, that is only grace. I can want, but it will really happen. That is not in my hand. That is not in the aspirant hand. Aspirant can only aspire for it. But whether it will really happen, that is not in my hand.
Huh?
Just came back again. Came back again.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes.
aspirant can only aspire, but not. I don't know exactly if I am getting little cut because of the internet issue, and it's
कोई
quite
बात
difficult
नहीं,
actually. It is
कोई बात, कोई बात.
not easy to
Either it comes back now, change it and then proceed.
Let me change that connection.
जी जी
Saina ji, I will just change the connection. Just a
जी
second.
श्योर जी जी दीदी माँ जी All is blessed. We've heard your voice. We've heard your divine voice. Your presence is here. All is blessed. All is blessed.
Hopefully the divine will grace us.
Didi,
Fine.
there is a reason I've been soaking in that.
I can't hear you. One moment. One moment.
You can hear me?
Can you try saying something?
Could you
Ji,
please
ji,
say
ji,
something?
ji, Jai Dhani Ma, you can hear me? Jai Dhani Ma. Jai Dhani Ma. Jai Dhani Ma. Jai Dhani Ma. Jai Dhani.
Can you say so? Yeah.
Ji, ji, ji,
Now I
ji,
can hear you. Yeah.
ji. I've been soaking in वो जो आवाज आ रही ना आश्रम से आसपास I've been hearing that वो आ रही है जी Didi Ma, you only wanted to sing for the Lord. You thought you will only be singing for the Lord, and then your guru tells you, here is 10 rupees. Those 10 rupees is like he opened the door, he paved the path for you. He said, go. We are, but even those steps are ordained by the divine. And you've traveled all over the world. What is that feeling that you're getting when you travel all over the world, singing the Lord's name? What is that feeling that you're getting while you travel? Because there's such a different day-to-day life that needs to be lived. And here you're immersed in the divine. How does it feel?
There are two different energies, when you move around and when you stay in one place. And in the beginning years of my travel, it was it was not easy, I would say, because people didn't know what is baul, and they don't know how to receive a baul, and they don't know where to place baul, where to place and how to place, what to talk about. It sounds like a beautiful music, so sometimes it's like a ethnomusicology or world music or whatever, and some exotic singing. And sometimes people thought, there are spiritual element, it is some spiritual songs. But it ended there. But to bring the attention to its core, which is the spiritual essence, or the yoga, the tattva of the bowl, that took really long time for me. Many years. Many years. And I can say, I started traveling from 2000, so now it is going to be 26 years. Now I can say that a little bit it formed the way I wanted. But in the many years of doing, many things I did, but I think those who were there, they listened to it and maybe it will help them in next life or next life. They were not ready. But it went into the consciousness of the people.
Yes.
So I did not count what is the result of it, like if there is a response or not a response. I did not wait for it. I just went on. My Guruji said, go on and go on singing, go on explaining. Somebody will listen, somebody will, but you continue. And I continued with full faith and trust. And not only that, I enjoyed it also.
Yes.
It's not like Guruji said, so I was carrying a very heavy burden on me. Oh, I have to sing. No, it was not like that. I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed different cultures. I tried to learn whatever possible for me to learn. I tried to see what is good in those cultures. I tried to bring that discipline in me by looking at those cultures. So it already fed my practice. And I was so mesmerized by the diversity. I really feel blessed because in order, there are two types of vairagya. That is, once you have it all, and then you start, okay, nice, I have seen it. Good. This is one way. Another way is that to try and then from the beginning itself you can't. But Bauls, they are rasik. They say the divine is not different from the world. Everything we experience is divine. Everyone has the divinity in them. So having the rasa, because this is nothing but creation, creation of the divine. So we partake that beauty or the madhuryata that is created. But it is not always madhuryam. The world has everything. World has hala and world also has amrita. But what you want to take from the world is up to you. It's up to you. If you want to drink hala, best divine will give hala. If we want amrita, also divine will give amrita. So seeing all of that, I feel very complete. I feel very fulfilled with all these things. But it's nothing about what I felt. But definitely it prepared me. It made me a better instrument for my Guru. Now, when I have seen it all, and I feel quite full with whatever grace, all the kripa that he showered. Baul must ring, Baul must echo in the heart of everyone in the world. Because Baul is something which is very relevant, which teaches us to be simple, sahaj, grounded, not get carried away by the ahamkar. Because vairagya is something that we need to detach from what we know also. We need to detach even if we have spiritual merit. Even one has siddhi, even one has attained the highest realm, still one need to detach from it. That's vairagya. Vairagya is not only living the material life. Vairagya, even non-attachment with the self, with the person. So, therefore, what I have received by traveling all over the world, I saw my Guru's presence very well, everywhere, and I have received grace of Vairagya.
It's what you've said is very, very beautiful, because उनकी कृपा के बगैर तो अगले पल याद भी नहीं कुछ रहे. अगर उनकी कृपा नहीं है तो कुछ याद भी नहीं रहेगा, और अगर उनकी कृपा है तो ऐसी ऐसी चीजें समझ आ जाती हैं, और ऐसे ऐसे बोल, ज्ञान, गहराई वो दिखा देते हैं एक पल में. It's a divine glance, it's a divine touch. As they will it, as they will it. How did you take care of your physical being? Because traveling and then creating and itna beautiful Sanatan Siddha ashram. How did you take care of your being, the physical being?
One discipline is most essential, I think, of taking care. Everybody has different constitution in the body,
Ji.
and we must understand exactly, no, there are standard things, but everything is not for everyone.
Yes.
That maturity we need to have.
Beautiful.
So we need to know what suits us most as the everyday attendance to our physical being, or physical, mental, and the spiritual. It's everything together. If somebody has a good body and health, then they can do practice. If I am sick, I cannot move. So therefore it is also responsibility of the sadhaka or the aspirant or sevak to take care of one's own body. And in the bowl we have a lot of discipline with the body. And bowl are great hatha yogis. So hatha yoga has been a very fundamental base for us. For everyone, every bowl, it is the base. Then pranayama. So it is, we call it kriya. So these two things that has to be maintained, and japa. Japa is very important. We also take care of food a lot. We first understand what is our constitution, or how our body functions, and then we receive the food according to that. And this is, but I must say that there are so many different aspects of the bowl. This is a bowl who is saying one who has been given a task to present. For example, doing the seva. So therefore he has to keep himself fit. But there is also kappa bowl. The divine madness, like avadhuta. You have heard about avadhutas and the and for example, the babas who don't eat ever. They don't wear any cloth in the winter or in the summer, or they don't make a roof sit under. We have bows like that also.
Yes.
But they are serving very differently.
Yes.
Their work is very different. They are serving through the spiritual remembrance and the work that they are doing. They will consecrate in the cosmic plane. And from that, everyone will be served. Even one who is serving like people like us will also receive from the siddhas. So we cannot compare when we are in the world and we have to do certain tasks and we have to serve the society or serve everyone, every being. Then we need to maintain that possibility of keeping ourselves balanced in that, physically, mentally, spiritually, and doing nitya anusthana, a constant, continuous, disciplined spiritual practice every day. But one who is a siddhar, one who is sitting in that realm, don't need anything, because he is not bounded to anyone. And if his work will serve in a very different way. So when some people, I see sometimes some young people, They see some master sitting in the smashan and they want to copy exactly. They want to start from there. We don't need anything. And what is there? Brahman, one Brahman. So we will go and sit in the. 2 days later they will run away. They cannot sit. They can sit there because they have gone through all the other work. And some people, they take 70 years. Some people take even more. Some people take only 2 years to master that, according to the work they have done in the previous life.
Yes.
So the discipline, I just told that it is very different for each sadhaka. How it should manifest, how the sadhana should manifest in the world. According to that, the discipline is chosen. The maintenance of physical health and everything.
But what's holding it all together and what's common, the common thread is Satya.
Common thread is that Brahman,
Yes.
Guru, the Satya, that is you're talking about. Satchit
That's the
Ananda.
common thread.
That is
It's
the common.
each-
Satchit
each-
Ananda.
It's Satya. Yes.
Yeah, and it can be served in every realm. Satchit Ananda can be served in every realm, in every way. It is equal for Grihastha or Sannyasin.
Yes.
It is equal for a Siddhar or for a Sevak. It is always equal because I say that in the realm of the Siddhas, the highest, the most intelligent spiritual being or the stupidest, ignorant person is equally received. Satchit Ananda is a seed that is there in everywhere. But when it gets the right air, right water, right environment, it will grow into a big tree. So Satchit Ananda is served in every realm.
Didi, what are you observing in the seekers who are coming to the Siddha Ashram?
Interesting question. The whole story was, my Guruji said first, go around. Then he said, make a spot, make a house of the bowls and receive people. Bring all, because Baul has so many Gurukulas, bring them all together. Let people come and learn. Let people know what is there in the Baul path. Then I started wondering, he never said how and what. He never said, this is the way you should do or this is the way you should do. He just gave the seed. You do this. And now it is up to you that you figure out how you want to do it. Now here I made Sanatan Siddhashram. And then I'm sitting down thinking how I can serve the Vidya that my Guruji wants to serve. Then I started with small steps. I started opening up a small time of like 5 days, 6 days, which is actually an immersion, like a way of cutting the world, because Sanatan Siddhashram has the possibility of creating. It's really like another plane, this place. It's very close to the nature. It is absolutely shamprikto. Shamprikto means interweaved with the nature. So therefore, the space is holding so much spiritual energy that the moment you enter here, it's like it cuts all the other things and you don't even want to remember it in a way. Then this group of seekers, they come. Some of them, every year I serve about 100 people in a deeper knowledge, Because my service, my seva to the world is vidya, is spiritual knowledge. That's what the work my master has given me. To give the seed of spiritual wisdom in everyone. So the people come. About 100 people only I can serve. Because it takes, I have only small group of people, like 25 of them, so that I can put my attention to everyone. Among them, at least 25, every year, they completely transform. Some, they already had a path, but they had lost the way. So they get back to that. And some, many actually, has become bowls. And many, and we have people, also we have, this is for the seekers, the aspirants, those who are seeking divine in their life. And they, for them, that is the priority. And then there are also vidya, which is served for the grihasthas. Grihasthas, because they need to maintain their service to the society, to the family, because family and society, family creates the society. And it creates, even sadhakas, because sadhakas has to be born somewhere.
Yes.
They are the one who are holding that seat. They need to be served as well. So their way of what kind of sadhana or what kind of practice will help them to hold their duty or their service to the family and to the world. For that, there is another way of teaching. So there are two ways of teaching that we are following. One teaching is for the seekers whose priority is the divine and nothing else. And the other one where we need to have the grihastha life. So these are the two ways of, we started in that way.
दीदी जो गृहस्थ में जी आप कुछ कह रहे हो? You're saying?
No, because I started explaining this, but your question was that how are the seekers I see? I see a deep sense. Tell me again, what is?
What are they seeking when they're coming? Who are the seekers when they come to Siddhashram?
There are two types of, as I said. One is seeking the divine, and the other one is seeking a kind of a balance inside, a peaceful state, so that they can serve well in whatever aspect they are in their life.
Can you, when they come to you, they can only come to you if it's ordained by the divine. They'll only come to Siddhashram if they're meant to be there. Can you sometimes feel their heart? Can you read their mind? Can you feel what's in their heart? Because दिल में किसका वास है? दिल में क्या भरा हुआ है? दिल किससे भरा? दिल में वास किसका है?
So
Can you
far,
feel?
yeah, so far whoever has come here, especially in Sanatan Siddhashram, I have found a lot of sincerity. Everyone came with a sincere search. And the Baul path of Sahaj and the simplicity to be grounded and to be, all that compartmentalization, the division, all the, ideas, somehow Sanatan Siddhashram cuts it off. So that helps them to find the sattva, the truth that is inside them. And as I have said that, but I will say that we are all trying in a way. So many seekers, everyone is trying to overcome something. So sometimes you also need a lot of patience with people.
Yes.
Ha. So we have to give the chance, because that is what is the Guru's work. To let them try, fail, fall, get up, and again put them back. Again they fall, again put them back. So these kind of things also keep happening.
Is it like untying knots? Because you can't untie all the knots together. You have to untie, you untie one knot, then another, then another.
Yeah,
But you
absolutely.
stay on the path.
Yes.
You
Which
stay.
will, yeah, if they have, also they need that kripa.
Yes, they need. Yes, nothing without kripa. Yes.
Ha. You can serve same food for everybody, okay, but some will eat more, some will eat less, because they cannot digest. So, so the vidya is also like that. Everything is there, everything is served. Some will be able to take according to their capacity. There is beautiful story, no, that in the ocean, when Rama was building his setu, everybody was bringing stone. Everybody wanted to help Sri Ramachandra. And so the elephant, they brought big stone. And a squirrel brought a small stone and dropped it. But he was respectful to all. It served the purpose. So no matter in whatever level we are, we can still serve the Ram Setu, which will bridge between us and the divine. It will be helpful.
That need to serve the Lord must be there. But again, I will say this: that need to serve the Lord also comes with kripa.
That dharana will come only with the kripa.
Only again, that also comes. The dharana will also come only with kripa. Didi, can you bless us with more vani, with your voice, with your divine voice more, before we again start the conversation?
Sure.
Anyway,
You are a devotee of Ma Kali, right? So let's sing
Ji.
Kali. You know, Bengal is Kali, the space
Yes.
of Kali.
Yes. Jai
But I
Dharma.
hope this time no load shedding.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Kali, 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 Tara, Tara, Vani. Kali, 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 Tara, Tara, Vani. Kali, 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 Tara, Tara, Vani. Ratare Rashana Edna Javini Kali, Kali, বটরে রসনা জপ 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 মন রসনা এতি এদিন যাবিনি কালি কালি ষোড়শী ভুবনা ভৈরবী ছিন্না ষোড়শী ভুবনা ভৈরবী ছিন্না বগলা কমলা ইতি দশবালা কমলাকান্ত কালি 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 তারা তারা বনি কালি 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 তারা তারা বনি শ্রী গুরু প্রেমানন্দ নিতাই গৌর হরি হরি বল।
Jai Dhari Ma. How do you get back after being in this space?
Once I had a darshan of Sri Krishna, and he came dancing and jumping as, which is, naughty self. And then he was playing with a coin like that. And he kept on playing and came in front of me. And then he took the coin and he showed this side of the coin, and then he threw it again, and she showed the other side of the coin. And it had the same sign. That realm, this realm, no difference.
No.
It is here, inside.
Nidhi, just give us your words, give us your care, tell us. When you're walking on a path, there's also resistance that will come. There are energies that I don't know the reason why they come your way, but they are different energies. I don't even want to use the word negative, but they're different energies that don't want you to walk on the path. But they need to be dealt with because there is an element of nastiness in them. And it takes a toll on your physical being. How do you see? For some, that's not even a choice. You just have to walk. That's the only path you know. So whether those energies come or they don't come, whether there's nastiness in them or not nastiness in them, whether they're intense, not intense, you know you will not stop. But for the day-to-day sadhaka, the sadhaka who's in family life, somebody who's begun on this journey, what would your caring words be for that sadhaka?
It is very essential for the sadhakas to know what is helping and what is not helping. You see that we have the obstacles from so many different layers. One obstacle can come from outside, and then obstacles that come from inside us, and obstacles that come from our karmic past. That even if you have been very sincere, but some disaster happens, that you get caught up in a net of things, but you have done nothing, but you don't know why this happened. Even all your life you search, your question, like why it happened with me, but you are just caught in that net because of the karmic that is in the past. And now there are so many different, first of all, a sadhaka has to be, they have to cut the fantasy very well, like Mahakali cuts. That is why Mahakali sadhana is so important. Mahakali, she clears the path. She cuts away all kinds of illusion and fantasies and every projection. She cuts it severely. So is Krishna. But both of them are nothing but the same side of the coin. And therefore, once we cut our illusions and our projections, we will be knowing exactly what are the enemies that is surrounding me. There are beautiful songs in Baul. Shangshare ghireche yamai shaptorothite. I am surrounded by the 7 Maharathis, the warrior. আমি পড়েছি মায়া চক্র বুহ চক্র এই কর্মচক্রেতে. So like Abhimanyu was caught, I am also caught in this Maya chakra, which is, I don't know, I can enter but I don't know how to go out. As you know that we really have to deal with them. Sometimes we need to deal with them softly and sometimes in a harsh way. But when to apply the sword and when to apply love, this difference, it depends on the maturity of the sadhaka, and therefore is the Guru's presence to guide that. The true Guru will always show what is water and what is the kheer, what is the water and what is the nectar. So that is why we need this guidance is very important, having the Manaviya Guru, that Adhara in our life. And one cannot do any sadhana, anything without the presence of the Guru. But if the entity is like that, is that I am unable to follow the instructions of my Guru, it is something we really need to think about. Why I am unable to listen to the instructions of my Guru or unable to follow them? That is also an obstacle. It comes as an illusion that I know more. I know about me. I know about my time. Or I know I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do different things and I don't have time for this. That is a very basic, primary level excuses. But when it comes a little advanced, then I am there, but unable to follow the instruction of my Guru. who is standing in between? We think it's ego, but it is the enemy. Enemy that is delaying in our path. There are, method. It is so important to know in the realm of our Bharatiya Jnana Parampara, Bharatiya Adhyatmika Paramparas, there are paddhatis how to do sadhana, how to deal with every obstacle calm from every different level, from whether it is psychological or it is physical or it is coming from the cosmic realm or it is coming from the karmic. Everywhere there is a solution given. So it is the duty of the aspirant to do sadhaya, to study, the Shastras very well, to know what to be applied where. But at the same time, they must know, those who know a lot, they must know that Guru Tattva do not depend on intellectual big thing. It cannot be contained with our intellectual ideas or thought process. It cannot be contained even if somebody has big siddhis. Guru Tattva is something that is abang manasagochara. The word cannot explain. It cannot be touched. It cannot be achieved with the mind. Abang manasagochara. But you must know everything. And you must come totally like clean page, a white page, nothing written on it in front of your Guru. Let him write what he wants to write on that page. That is the process. So we need to apply all that paddhati in order to all the obstacle to go and clean our page so that my Guru can write the poem he wanted to write.
Talking to you today these are very rare moments. They are very divine, precious moments. And Ma has given us the connectivity. And through this, just sharing it with the team, that we'll take 5 minutes more. Didi, with your agya. Didi Ma, when you write your own couplets, Didi Ma, when you're writing your own couplets, when you're writing, what are you feeling when your fingers are writing those words?
When I write songs or anything like that, I leave it for the people. For when I will not be in my body, there will be people there who will be, trying to touch and want to be in the proximity or the closeness. The only way that we can touch them is through the song. Even for me, when I want to see Haure Goshai, or I want to see Poddolochan, the great masters, what I have, I don't know how they looked. There was no photography at that time. Or I want to feel what is Jayadeva, who is Jayadeva, or I want to see who is Chandidas, even Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu I want to see. I can't. the only thing that I can have is the Shikshashtakam of Mahaprabhu, Gita Govindam of Jayadeva, the Sahajiya Padas of Chandidas, Baul songs of Haure Gosai and Paddalochan. That's how I can touch. When I want to hear the words of my Guru, I remember his writing. So I am also writing in a way, leaving it for my next generation who would like to touch me when I am not in the body.
I'll give you more and more and more of divinity and strength and good health and to keep walking and keep singing and teaching and sharing and writing and performing. I don't want to let you go. I don't want this to stop. Is there a divine message you can give us before we conclude the program?
I would like to say to everyone that don't get caught up in the methods, in the, it endless. How much will you search? How much will you study? How much you will? We must know everything, but as I have said, the Guru Tattva cannot be abhang manasa gochara. Keep the Guru Tattva. That is the word of the day today. Keep the Guru Tattva. Do not compare with anything else. Because that's our adhara, The pot that is holding the water, it is a lifeless thing. But if the pot is not there, the water will not be there. So, Guru is something that you cannot measure. How much, he knows, this Guru is better because he knows a lot. This Guru, is that illiterate, like he doesn't speak about this and that. But Guru Tattva do not flow from somebody who speaks a lot intellectually and somebody who doesn't. Guru Tattva, it manifests, it is there for you wherever you are supposed to be and whatever you are supposed to receive from the Guru. That way only it will flow. And that is nothing to do with the Guru, it is something to do with you. Yeah.
Should we conclude the program now?
Yes, we can conclude. Maybe I will sing 4 lines of something I have written.
Please. We feel it.
Tripura Sundari Tara Tripura Sundari Tara Tripura Sundari Tara Tripura Sundari Tara Nirguna Parat Para Dhula Jhere Lama Kole Premanand Nitai Gaur Hari Hari Bol.
Jai Dhari Ma, Hare Krishna. Didi, so much, Didi Ma, so much gratitude for these moments.
It was always lovely to see you and to talk to you. You are so humble and so beautiful at the same time.
It's your
And
love.
and you have so lovely way of, I mean, entering into something that is difficult to speak about, something that is so difficult to explain with words. So thank you for bringing your attention to these aspects of sadhana.
We adore you. We adore you. We love you. We adore you. You're very special to us. You're very special. You mean a lot to your love is there. That's why I call you Didima, because it's a blend of a lot of emotions. It's a blend of a lot of emotions. These moments are going to be precious for the rest of my life. These moments are going to be precious for the rest of my life. Thank you. Thank you, the very small. Pranam to you.
Jai
Pranam,
Guru, Jai Guru,
pranam
Jai
to you
Guru.
and pranam to your gurus. Pranam to your gurus. Pranam to your Ishta. Pranam to who resides in your heart. Pranam. Pranam. Jai Dhari. Pranam Didi.
Jai Guru,
Pranam.
Jai
Pranam
Guru,
Didi. Pranam
Jai Guru.
Didi. Pranam. Jai Guru. Jai Dhari.